Good morning. Welcome in. Excited to welcome in a new partner. We've added several if you've been listening. We are the Out of Bounds Show, ESPN 105.9 The Zone. We're excited to welcome in Cover Source Solutions. Cover Source Solutions. Locally owned, Mississippi grown. Cover Source Solutions. Family-owned business rooted in central Mississippi, with offices in Brandon and Ridgeland, proud to serve their neighbors with fast, honest HVAC and plumbing service. One call for residential and commercial. Cover Source Solutions, from homes to office buildings to strip centers. They handle everything at Cover Source Solutions. That's repairs, full system installs, maintenance, and plumbing, all powered by locally owned Cover Source Solutions. Professional techs you can trust. They hire the best, so you get the best at Cover Source Solutions. And we're excited to welcome in our new HVAC and plumbing company, Cover Source Solutions, locally owned in Brandon and Ridgeland. We're live in the Bank Plus studio. Our guests join us on the Farm Bureau Insurance guest line. Excited about the Mississippi Mud Monsters getting it kicked off on Thursday out at the ballpark in Pearl. And we welcome in one of their players, Brayland Skinner, who played Mississippi JUCO ball, national champion 2021 for Hale State baseball, and finished his career at Memphis. Brayland Skinner joins us on the Out of Bounds Show. Brayland, good morning. How you doing?
Good morning. Good morning. How are you? I'm having a good day, man. I'm at the gym. A couple of guys up here.
Nice. What is it? Is it upper body day or leg day? What do we got going on?
You know what? It's upper body day today. We're gonna say them legs. We're gonna say them legs for Thursday. Make sure we're good and fresh.
I like it. All right, so making sure that the chest and the tris and the shoulders are ready for opening day in game one?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I love it. Hey, how excited are you to be part of the Mississippi Mud Monsters team?
I'm very grateful. I'm very excited for this opportunity. I was telling somebody probably like 2 months ago. I was like, the craziest thing ever was I was in California last summer and had a great time there, but I was like, man, it'd be really, really cool if they had a team in Mississippi, because we don't have any indie ball teams in Mississippi. So, man, by the grace of God, team was made, and I couldn't be more excited for this opportunity.
That's awesome. Amen to that. Brayland Skinner, national champion at Mississippi State, joins us on the Out of Bounds Show. He's with the Mississippi Mud Monsters, and they'll get it rolling on Thursday. And by the way, for our listeners, the swag is awesome. I mean, everything that they've done is really, really cool. The uniforms are cool, and we're getting some swag for the studio and merch. I'm very, very excited about it. Brayland Skinner on the Out of Bounds Show. All right, you played North JUCO before winning a national championship at Mississippi State. And
yes,
you were the speed demon on the bases, and I remember you scoring that run against. I was there. You scoring that run against Texas when Tanner Leggett got the hit. Because
yes,
they pitch hit for you. You stole the base and then scored the run. So you were at
Yes,
Northwest Community College. Do you have a funny JUCO story? Maybe a road trip, a bus broke down, something crazy. Do you have any entertaining Mississippi JUCO baseball story that comes to your mind, Brayland Skinner?
You want to know what? I have one that comes to mind every time I think of that Texas game. So, of course, me and Leggett went to JUCO together. So we were pretty much the 1-2 there. So I was leading off, and he would hit 2 holes. So my whole game plan was to get on first, steal second, Leggett hits me in. You score every time, right? So whenever we got to Texas, I didn't get the hit, but I was on first base, and I swear to you, before that moment happened, I had a little flashback of JUCO, of me literally still in the bag and Leggett hitting me in, and I swear to you, I was like, all right, no matter what, I'm going, still in this bag and giving him a chance, and that was one of the best things that ever happened. It was like a dream come true right there. So,
dude, if you don't go get that bag, they may not win. I mean, Mississippi State may not win the game going to the national championship series. I mean, you getting that base obviously set the whole thing up, and then Tanner had a great hit, and then you could fly from second to home. All right, so prior to that, you pitch hit. You're coming in. Do you know pinch run, sorry. Before you even go in, do you know that you're stealing in that game?
Oh, 110%. Coach Lim actually had me to the side, and he told me, he was like, big stage, go have fun. And at that point, I was like, oh, 100%, I'm going. I had a feeling he was going to pick off early in the account, just because whenever you put a pinch runner in, you kind of got a feeling in that situation that they were going to go. So I had a feeling he was going to pick off. And after he picked off, I was like, all right, next pitch, I should probably go. This is the best chance to go. And what do you know? It worked out. It worked out perfect.
Biggest stolen base in the history of Mississippi State baseball. Brayland Skinner, Mississippi Mud Monster, on the Out of Bounds Show, 105.9 The Zone, ESPN, opening day Thursday for the Mud Monsters. Their logo's awesome, their gear's awesome, and they'll have ice-cold beer and really good hot dogs and nachos. Go out and see this team play. It's inexpensive, but also super fun, and the ballpark's great. We're visiting with Brayland Skinner. All right, so you go in the game, you know you're stealing. Hell, I was a nervous wreck. I wasn't even doing anything. I was just over in the stands drinking a beer, and I'm a nervous wreck. I can't imagine was there any doubt that you were getting the bag? I mean, did you feel like super confident that you were going to get there and be safe?
Yes, all the way into the slide. So, I'm pretty sure you've seen the slide. It's like I kind of slid a little bit too soon.
Yeah.
I was just up there just reaching for the bag, praying to God I got it. And it was a throw up the line. So I got there, and after I got there, I was like, dude, base hit right here. I know I'm going. And after that, I just let everything else happen. You can't control the game, so. Man, I just went out there, and then I'm pretty sure everybody in the ballpark knew I was going, and it didn't really, it didn't really matter at that point. His throw was up the line. I got there, and I was like, man, this is it right here.
I can't even remember, Brayland. Who was the who was coaching first base at that time?
Riley Self was coaching first.
Yes, Riley Self, the pitcher. Yeah,
he made me feel comfortable over there, because I could just see him grinning from ear to ear as soon as I got out there. And it just, at that stage, it seems like you'd be a little tensed up, but I genuinely wasn't nervous at all, because, man, whatever happens, and leave it up to God, and everything worked out perfect.
Yeah, it did. Biggest stolen base in the history of Mississippi State baseball. Unbelievable. All right, so who did you pinch run for?
Was it Kellum? I'm pretty sure Kellum, either Kellum or Brad Cumbas.
Okay, all right. So Kellum Clark or Brad Cumbas got on base.
It was Kellum. It was Kellum. Kellum got hit in the foot.
Got it.
Kellum got hit in the foot.
Okay. Had you been told? So I know when Lim got you, you knew you were stealing. But even before that, did Lim or Gotro come up to you and tell you if Kellum gets on, you're pinch running?
I know before the inning started, they were telling me to pretty much get loose and pretty much stay loose. So yeah. At that point, I had a feeling if anybody got on right there, I was gonna go in for them and try to steal that back.
Was that the most nervous? All right, so now you're on first base. You know you're going, like you said. Mm-hmm. You know he's going to pick, and you know that the Longhorns are going crazy. They're trying to figure out a way to keep you on first base. Was that the most nervous you've ever been on a baseball field or butterflies?
Honestly, no. Honestly, not at all. Because, like I said, I might have been a little nervous, but after that pickoff, it was like I said, like I just let everything take control, like my body take control. It's like I'm gonna leave it all out here. And I genuinely wasn't nervous whenever I took that bag. I will say that I did black out running around third base. I know that.
All right. So Brayland Skinner, Mississippi Mud Monster, opening day Thursday at the beautiful ballpark in Pearl, and go out, celebrate, have a cold Dr. Pepper, ice cold beer, and some nachos. Enjoy some good baseball. He joins us on the Farm Bureau Insurance guest line, 2021 national champion. Okay, when you were at second, all right, now you got the bag. You're on second base. Leggett's up. When he hit the ball and it went over the shortstop's head, did you know you were scoring?
Oh, 110%. It didn't matter if he made a perfect throw. I knew Cheese was 100% sending me no matter what.
Okay. What is your time? What's your time on the? I mean, I know you're a speedster. What's your time on the base paths?
To be honest with you, I genuinely don't know myself. I just pick them up and put it down and try to get there as fast as I can.
Well, and that's a good.
I genuinely don't know.
I like that. You know what? You pulled a Ricky Henderson that night. That's what you did. You that was my favorite player growing up. You don't remember him because you're so much younger, but he was the greatest base stealer in the history of MLB. And you pulled a Ricky Henderson. You got the bag. And then there wasn't any doubt once Tanner Leggett smashed that line drive over the shortstop that you were scoring. And then I remember you got up and threw your helmet. The game was over. I think you spun through your helmet, and there was just wild celebration. Everybody ran out to tackle Tanner Leggett, which was insane. All right, what all sports, Brayland, did you play in high school?
In high school, I played football and I played baseball. I was a big soccer fan growing up, but the way baseball and football was working out, I was thinking about just playing those two sports, and sadly, football didn't kind of work out for me. But you know what? I love baseball, and I'm glad I'm getting to still play it. So
heck yeah! All right, so where did you play high school ball?
I played at Lake Cormorant High School.
Oh yeah, that's up in DeSoto County. That's produced some athletes. What position did you play in football?
I played defensive back, a little bit of outside linebacker, and a little bit of wide receiver.
Ooh, were you a burner?
Oh, sometimes.
All right, let me ask you this: on your high school football team, were you the fastest guy or one of the fastest guys? How did that line up?
One of the fastest, but I'm telling you, like you said, athletes come out of Lake Cormorant High School. Athletes come out of DeSoto County in general.
Ridiculous,
man. I swear to you that it's insane. I know some guys on that team that was definitely faster than me.
Golly, yeah, y'all got that place is boom the last 30 years. And y'all have all those high schools have grown so much, and so you've just got dudes coming out left and right. Were y'all
just in Mississippi in general? They everywhere. They literally everywhere.
I know it. Brayland Skinner on the Out of Bounds show, ESPN 105.9 The Zone. All right. Hey, the 2021 team. Who was the biggest prankster on that national championship team, Brayland?
I would have to say Mule, Brad Combs.
I love it.
He was a good dude, great dude though.
Yeah, So I think y'all called him Big Country or something, and or maybe I'm wrong on that. But so he was always
He got so many nicknames.
yeah. So he was always up to something, whether you're traveling or at home or in the dugout or whatever.
Oh yeah, you got to keep an eye on him.
I love it. So was between Tanner and Rowdy, was Tanner the loud one and Rowdy the more quiet, or am I reading that wrong?
Dude, to be honest with you, they both were the loud ones. Rowdy's a good dude. He can play. He can back up his talk. He a good dude as well. He'll jokester too. TA, he was more of the vocal guy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure you could tell how he is. He's a straightforward guy. He shows up every day, gets his work in.
Yeah, no doubt. What was it like facing Landon Sims in inter-squad games?
I would say very difficult because his ball has so much rod on it. It started around your belt. I swear to you. I remember the first time I faced him, and I was telling myself, if it starts anywhere around the belly button, leave it, because he has so much rod on his fastball. And I'm up there, and I swing first pitch, and I swear to you, I think it was literally up by my helmet. And I was like, oh, man, this is going to be a long day.
Brayland Skinner, Mississippi Mud Monster, new baseball team out in Pearl. He joins us on the Out of Bounds show, 105.9 The Zone, ESPN, and part of that iconic and history-making 2021 Hail State baseball team that won the national championship. All right, for the Mud Monsters, what position are you playing?
I'm in center field right now, but I can just play anywhere in the outfield, wherever they need me.
Okay. All right. Well, I know you're excited to be here. We're excited that you're here. Make sure to get the bench press in and the tries. And, of course, you got to get the buys in, too, to look good in the uniform, and it's going to be summertime for the pool. So,
hey, summer is right around the corner.
That's right. That's right. It is here. And I know you're excited about the season, and we'll be out there, and we wish you all the best, and thanks for the time today, Brayland.
Yes, sir. I thank you for having me. It's been wonderful.
Good luck, buddy. Take care. Brayland Skinner, Mississippi Mud Monster, stole the biggest base in the history of Mississippi State baseball. Elimination game against Texas, and I think it was 2-2, and he pinch runs for Kellum Clark, and he goes and gets the bag just like Ricky Henderson or Tim Raines.
Yep.
And then he's on second, and Tanner Leggett smokes a slider, I'm pretty sure, just rips it into left center. Y'all remember? Yep. Over the shortstop's head. And there wasn't any doubt Brayland Skinner was scoring. In fact, I think by the time the outfielder got to it, Brayland had rounded third and was like 6 or 7 steps past third base. They didn't have a prayer.
No.
Didn't have a prayer.
When you know you got to score, you got to score.
And remember the night before, Jackson Meadows, on Friday. This was a Saturday night game before the National Championship Series. Remember, Vandy had the advantage. They didn't have to play North Carolina State because North Carolina State got taken out because of COVID. Obviously, Vanderbilt was the better team, but Vanderbilt didn't have to eat up another game. So they had a clear path. Mississippi State on Friday night loses to Texas.
Yep.
I fly in on Friday. Wendy and I are down on 30A at the beach. I look at her the day before. I'm like, I'm going to go. She goes, you should.
Yep.
I get on a plane, Panama City, fly out. Mississippi State loses to Texas in a rain-delayed game that doesn't end until 1:30 in the morning, which is technically Saturday morning.
Right.
It's my 4th trip out to the CWS. I've never seen watched Mississippi State win. I walked back that night late I'm really not happy.
Yeah.
I walked back. You can choose several different lanes, and for whatever reason, I decided to go under the bridge, back up the street towards the Marriott, and I mean, I bypassed the Hilton and went up kind of another way. And I thought, I'm getting on a plane tomorrow.
Yep.
I'm flying back. Because you know how I am. I'll leave anywhere, anytime, any place,
Skedaddle.
even if I get there and something, I'll fly right back out. And so I thought, you know what? I'm just going to book my flight and I'm going to go back to the beach and not have to worry about it. And I can be, sipping on an ice cold beer on the beach with Wendy.
Yep.
So I pull up the Delta. No, how did I fly? Yeah, but I flew back another. What was that? Yeah. Anyway, I pulled up the app and almost flew out on Saturday, and then they come and because that was my 07, 13, and 18 or 19 maybe. Was it 19? Yeah. Well, I didn't get to. That's not fair. It was my fourth trip, but we flew out in 19 to catch the game that night, and we're going to fly back. Well, the game got delayed, which is hard to do out there. There's storms constantly swirling that time of year going through the Midwest. Damn near every day your game is delayed, but it came in so bad that the game was postponed.
Yeah. Excuse me,
till the next day.
Right.
So finally 1 a.m. in the morning or something, we flew back. It was But that's what happened. So State lost on Friday to Texas and then won on Saturday.
Man, what if you would have left?
I know. And then Brayland Skinner, pinch runner, steals the biggest bag in the history of the state of Mississippi State baseball. And then Tanner Leggett gets the biggest hit.
Yeah. And they were 1-2 punch.
Lamonis and Gotros said that the most talented team they played was Texas. And that was even over Vanderbilt, Virginia, and Notre Dame, which are all monsters.
And they were 1-2 punch in JUCO.
I didn't know that. Northwest Community College. That's cool. Is the show? I feel like we just did 1 hour today. All right, Tom Luginbill was all SEC football. And Mike Detillier was all SEC football, 8 a.m. hour. That will be on Spotify. It's on it. Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Search Out of Bounds with Bo Bounds. Man, no pun intended, all eyes are going to be on the Texas Longhorns. They're the favorite. But they got to go to Columbus, Ohio, Jackson Meadows, to start the season, even though Ohio State is going to take a little bit of a step back. Have a great Tuesday. Enjoy lunch at Martin's in Livingston. Blue plates and the redfish po' boy, blackened redfish po' boy, Martin's in Livingston.